In Venezuela and Iran make us excited to bring you part 2 of our extended interview with former U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Bill Richardson. In this interview, I asked him about U.S. foreign policy and a couple of the stories that we've just been talking about. But we also discussed the state of U.S. relations with Russia and where diplomacy stands in the world today.
I think we have to look at what our strategy is. I think in Venezuela, we're on the right side, in my judgment, with Guaido, as long as we don't talk about military intervention. And I think the problems there is the negotiated solution is with the Venezuelan military and with Russia and with Cuba. In Iran, I'm concerned. Look, I think Russia can play a key role in getting Iran to tone down its help for countries and issues that are real problematic. But Russia somehow and the United States, despite the decent relations between the two leaders, we have a bad relationship on Syria, on Ukraine, on nuclear weapons. I try to get this American out, Paul Whelan, and the Russian government won't even talk to me, and I'm a private citizen with a lot of friends in Russia. So I think we've got to find ways to work with Russia on all of these issues, on Venezuela, on Iran, on Ukraine, on nuclear weapons, on so many issues, and we're not doing it.
Well, you know, this past weekend we've heard very little what actually came from the conversation, but it seemed like it was productive. A phone conversation between President Trump and President Putin and their translators in between. For some reason, it seems like there was actually more positive that came out of that conversation than those people around it. What do you think might be the holdup between us actually getting, like you said, your situation, trying to get an individual out of Russia? Why do you think we seem to have this lack of communication going on between the different countries and the leadership involved?
Well, I think one of the problems is sometimes President Trump doesn't listen to his advisors. On Venezuela, for instance, he says that Russia and President Putin want a peaceful solution. Well, I disagree. Russia's too involved militarily with Venezuela. And so Pompeo and Bolton say one thing, the president says another, and obviously you have to take what the president says as America's policy. So there has to be better coordination. I like the fact that the president and Putin are able to talk. I think the president lets Putin off too easily on some of the major differences, but at the same time, I think it's good that they have a personal rapport, and maybe it'll eventually work towards bringing some solutions. Like right now, the worst thing that could happen is a little brush fire in Iran that could provoke something more serious. I think in Venezuela, something could be worked out so that there's an election there. There's the Venezuelan military realizing that things aren't going too well with the man they're backing, President Maduro.
Well, you've laid out.
All right. Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushua, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people ignorantly call God. Bahashem, in the name of Yahushua, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua. Okay? Plus, I want to give a shout out to the Akim that's pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the names of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, and to you confusion of face, Akim and Akwath, which is you brothers and sisters whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers, though you may look like one of the heathen nations outside, okay, of these tribes right here, okay? Same to if your seed line goes back to one of these tribes through the man, okay, and if your spirit bear witness with this word and this truth, okay, to the confusion of faith, brothers and sisters, you are Israelites, okay? And those apply to you, okay? Though you do look like one of the heathen nations, okay? Plus, I want to give a shout out to the Akwaf once again, who do listen, the few Akwaf that do listen and learn, and to the elect of the nation of Israel, where may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who this word is going out to. Shalom to you. Once again, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you combine and consist and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites. That is truly who you are. Okay, you're not black, you're not Latino, you're not Native American. You're the Israelites, man. Okay, of the Bible. Okay, You're the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shah. Okay? And you saw this small clip on RT America I just played. Basically, it's titled "We Need to Find Ways to Work with Russia." Okay? And basically, the reason why I'm doing this video is because Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man, as you see these two gentlemen on the screen, DJ Trump, okay, and Vladimir Putin, because the so-called Russians, they're also Edomites, okay. They wanted basically, okay, Esau sees what the prophecies they're coming to pass. Okay, the prophecies of his destruction is coming to pass. So what is he trying to do? He's trying to pump the brakes on the prophecies. He's basically trying to offset the prophecies. But I wanted to do a video on it because you're not going to be successful with that. Okay. And I'm gonna get my first scripture, because these elites, okay, who are also Edomites, as I always say, okay, they know, okay, they're watching, okay, the prophecies just as we're watching the prophecies, okay, they're watching us, okay, they see it's coming to pass. So what are they doing? They're gonna try to offset prophecy, which you can't do. You will fail, okay. And then let me get Psalms 53. Because this is the mindset of Esau. This Psalms 53:1. A psalm of David. The fool have said in his heart, there is no God, corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. There is none that doeth good. Okay? Yahweh looked down from upon the children of men to see if there were any that they understand that did seek Yahweh. Every one of them is gone back. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that doeth good. No, not one. And that's the point, man. Esau has in his head is what? That he's the Most High, right? Just like it says in Isaiah the 14th chapter, okay? It also says in the book of Romans, if I'm not mistaken, okay? And it says in the book of Ezekiel the 29th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. But this is Esau right here. This is Isaiah 14:13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend to heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh, and I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation the sides of the north. And he did that through Space Force. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High, man. That's what Esau thinks. He's the Most High, man. Okay? He thinks, okay, this is how proud he is. He's so powerful that he actually believes that the prophecies that Yahweh, okay, prophesied that will come to pass, he think he could stop it. He think it's on his time, man. Okay? You're wrong, man. Okay? You're wrong. Okay? It tells you in Daniel's the 4th chapter, the 17th verse, for the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Okay? He set up over it the basis of men, which that basis of men is talking about Esau. If you go to Job, Job the 30th chapter, it goes into that base man. Okay? It's you Edomites. Okay? The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Okay? Actually, let me get this. I've been pulling this out recently. Okay? What did the Lord say? The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Every way of man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pardoneth the hearts, man. Okay? So it's the Lord that's in control, man. Okay? The king's heart, the heart not talking about the heart in your chest, talking about your mind, if you go into it. Lob, the word lob. Okay? But Esau doesn't see it that way, because Esau is the devil. Okay? Isaiah the 10th chapter. This is Isaiah 10:5. Oh, Assyrian. And this is talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? This is modern Assyria. This is modern Egypt. This is modern or spiritual, okay? Which I meant spiritual Sodom. Okay? It's all that, okay? That's why it's called Babylon the Great. Okay? O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation. I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him charge to take the spoil, and to take the prey, and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. And that's what the Lord used you for, right? The Lord used you. That hypocritical nation was the Israelites, man. Our people are hypocritical, right? Okay? Our people are stiff-necked. And the Lord used you, okay, to come with great wrath against us, and to put us in the predicament that we're in now. Okay? Howbeit he meaneth not so, neither does his heart think so. But it is in his heart to destroy and to cut off nations, not a few. And that's what you're doing. Now you're trying to play peacemaker. When Revelations, the 6th chapter, talks about that red horse, okay, how it was given that sword and to take, quickly paraphrasing, how it was given that sword and to take peace from the earth. And if you go to Genesis, the 25th chapter, the 21st verse on down, it talks about how Esau came out red. So that red horse is symbolic for what? The Edomites, man. Okay? You are put here to take peace from the earth, man. You aren't here to bring peace, man. That's what the Israelites are for. Okay? Just to bring that out real quick. Okay? For he said, are not my princes altogether kings? Is not Calno as Carchemish? Is not Hamath as Arpad? Is not Samaria as Damascus? As my hand hath found the kingdom of the idols, and whose graven images did excel them of Jerusalem and of Samaria, shall I not, as I have done unto Samaria and her idols, so do to Jerusalem and her idols? Wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed the work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Syria. And it's talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? And the Lord already performed this whole work on him. We went into, according to the scriptures, the Deuteronomy 28th chapter, we went through the curses that we're under right now. Especially Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Okay, how he will bring us into Egypt again with ships. Okay? That's all been fulfilled. And now we're basically reaching the last days of our captivity. Okay? And now the Lord saying he's going to punish you. For he said by the strength of, here's the point. But he said, by the strength of my hand have I done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent, and have removed the bounds of the people, right? You change the names, just like it says in Psalms 49 and 11, if I'm not mistaken, how you changed the names, okay? You changed the names of the lands, the people, okay? And gave them these bywords to hide who you were, okay? Stolen lands, all that. And have robbed their treasures, and I have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man, and my hand had found as a nest the riches of the people. As one gathereth eggs that are left, have I gathered all the earth. And there was none that moved the wing, or opened the mouth, or peeped. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it, as the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up? Or as if the staff should lift up itself as if it were no wood? Okay, because you were the axe, man. The Lord created you to be the wicked, and he created you what? Just like it said up, to come against the Israelites, man. And you was given what? This temporary blessing, according to Genesis, the 27th chapter, 38th verse to the 40th verse, okay? You were given the fatness of the earth, and you shall live by the sword, man, as you're doing right now, man. Right in front of our faces, man. Okay? But the Lord basically saying, can the axe boast itself? Okay, and say, like, chop the, can the axe, if I was chopping wood, right, and I'm using the axe, right, can the axe say I'm chopping the wood, or the dude that's using me is chopping the wood? That's basically what the Most High is saying, man. Esau thinks, okay, he's running the show, man. He thinks, okay, he basically saying the Most High, well, you saying this could come to pass, but I don't feel that it could do that, okay? That's the problem with Esau. That's why the Lord is about to destroy you. Okay? Therefore shall the Lord of hosts, send among his fat ones leanness, and under his glory he shall kindle a burning like the burning of a fire. Okay? And the light of Israel shall be for a fire, and his Holy One for a flame, and it shall burn and devour his thorns and his briars in one day. It sounds similar to what? Obadiah 1 and 18, man. Okay? Read that. That sounds exactly similar, man. Okay? So you're not running the show, Esau. The Lord, okay? The Lord proposed what? That he would gather all you nations to go to World War III, that you will push the mark of the beast, okay? That you will come down with great wrath like you're about to do, okay? That you will do everything in these scriptures, okay? And he said it's going to be, man, okay? This is Isaiah 14 and 27. For the Lord of hosts had proposed, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? Okay? So that's the point, man. The Lord said all this is going to happen. Okay? And he's getting ready to open up on Esau or the rest of you people. Okay? They want to follow after him. 2/3 of our own people. Okay? And who's going to turn it back, man? Who's going to say, okay, if the Lord say y'all going to war, who are you to say, well, we're going we're going to try to make peace with the nation, which you can't do, according to the scriptures, okay? You can't do that. You weren't programmed to do that, okay? Everybody has their lot, and you're the wicked, man. You're going to stay the wicked. You can't do nothing about it, man, okay? Can a leopard, it's just like it says, can a leopard change its spots, okay? Let me get that real quick. Then I'm going to get my last scripture, and I'm going to finish it off, okay? Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? That then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. So that's what you're programmed to do, to be evil, the wicked. Okay? You can't go outside of that, man, because the Lord programs you to be that way. Okay? But one more thing, since you want to try to so-called make peace, okay, with Russia and whoever else, okay? This is First Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay? So that's the point, man. So you could play peacemaker, try to play peacemaker all you want. Okay, you could try to offset Esau, you could try to offset the prophecies. But what did the Lord say? When you try to make peace with all these nations, then what? Sudden destruction. That's what we're still going to enter into. No matter what you try to do, okay? You're still going to go down, okay? You can do nothing against the truth before the truth. You're still going down, okay? So that's my lesson, just real quick. Call Halal Allah Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Shalom to the elect out there. Shalom to you.